Welcome to Toffee TV. It is the Everton News Daily. Everton manager Sean Dyche was pleased with the way his side reacted last night after losing a man and falling a goal behind to Tottenham. Everton came back to earn a 1-1 draw after Michael Keane scored a tremendous 25-yarder, which flew beyond Hugo Lloris, and feeling inside Goodison as if there'd been another 5 minutes, Everton would have won the game. That's how it felt, sitting there watching it anyway. And they pleased Dyche that despite going behind, Everton did hang in there. He was asked about the penalty that Everton conceded, but first of all, he was asked about the red card to Abdoulaye Doucouré. This is what the Everton manager had to say on that.
The penalty is a penalty. They're tough for centre-halves because he's only flicked a toe. The lad's not going to get the ball. They knock it and they go down. But I'm not quarrelling that. That's modern football for you. And the sending-off, all I'd say, you can't raise your hands. Simple as that. I just didn't think it was. I couldn't understand why Harry went for the challenge because the referee's blown the whistle for Demi Gray. So it sort of ends up making a moment out of something that wouldn't have been a moment. But Duke has to respond to that as well, and then he does raise his hands. So the actual outcome, that's the way it goes. You can't do that.
There you go. It was a red card. I mean, listen, we can go on about Harry Kane, and his reaction was pathetic. He let himself down last night, but it was a red card for Doucouré. You just simply can't raise your hand, and he'll be a big miss because he's been playing well for us. But there you go. We did hang on in there. And obviously Michael Keane came up with an absolute cracker. We seen the Michael Keane that we see in the training videos. It was great to see. Tremendous finisher. After, to come back from giving the penalty away, his confidence did go for a bit of that game. But then to come up with a goal like that was brilliant. And Sean Dyche revealed that he does see Keane as, or he did think about putting Michael Keane further forward in the game. This is what the boss had to say about that.
Well, I mean, things like that. I don't think he was trying to make amends. I thought he was having a very, very good game, to be honest. And I think he's just doing what he's doing correctly, and his professionalism has been very good. I think the last couple of weeks, and I mentioned it afterwards, he's been training fantastically. His eyes in, he's enjoying it, he's enjoying the challenge, he's getting fitter and sharper. Tough decision, by the way, because Connor's a fantastic pro, Connor Cody, and he hasn't been doing that much wrong. It's just sometimes you have to make these decisions. They're difficult. And he's been fantastically professional with that, and Keane stepped in and done very well.
He's right. Let's hope Michael Keane keeps putting the ball in the net with that eye for goal. It's the second game on the run that Everton have had to come back from behind and have thanked, had a late equaliser to thank for getting a point after the 2-2 at Chelsea. We did it again last night. And there has been an improved resilience about this Everton side. Sean Dyche was asked about this and about that relentless mentality. This is what he had to say after that one.
Well, I'm really pleased with I spoke about the adaptation, over the last period that I've been in here, but it's going beyond that now, because I also mentioned the word ownership, and they're beginning to own it now. We can only, as managers and coaches, you can only lay down what you think's correct. It's them taking ownership of it and responsibility for it, and I think they are doing. I think the group are growing all the time with that mentality. But I think some of the quality, don't get me wrong, some of the quality, the physical quality of the group have improved, the way we're pressing, the way that we're going after teams, and also some of the quality, particularly 10v11, I thought some of the quality was very good. And we're being more effective as a group, and I'm very, very...
There you go. He's happy, and we should be, because, we were a man down for half an hour. A goal down, and we did stick in there, and points are valuable. I know there's games tonight and there's games tomorrow, and it'll probably change a game, but the late goal got us back out the bottom three, and yes, 3 points would have been lovely, but we take everything we can get at the minute and just see where it takes us. So there you go. Spurs striker Lucas Moura has today apologised to Michael Keane. His late lunge meant he saw red after coming on as a substitute. And he did say he apologised to Michael Keane after the game, but he wanted to make it public that he had apologised and accepted it was a late challenge. He mistimed it. There you go. Was a really, really poor challenge. So there you go. Everton today have been linked with FC Cincinnati striker Brandon Vasquez. He has been watched by Everton, scouted by Everton, according to reports. The 24-year-old had 28 goal contributions last season. 18 goals and 10 assists. He is a USA international. A fee of around £7 million has been mentioned for the 24-year-old. He's only scored 1 goal so far this season, but the season's only 5 or 6 weeks old. He's a 6'2" striker, mobile, so Everton are keeping an eye out on him. And it is a day for strikers. I think journalists watching them games last night, watching the Everton game last night, seeing Everton are short of a forward, have gone to town today because Moussa Dembélé has been linked with a move again to Everton. This is coming out of France today. It says that Everton have offered the Lyon striker a 4-year contract. He's 26 years of age. He is out of contract in the summer. He scored 3 times in 21 appearances this season, but most of them have been as a substitute for Lyon. Again, over 6 foot. He's mobile. He's had some good seasons. He was tremendous for Celtic. He had a good season when he first went to Lyon. Fell off a little bit, but free transfer to Everton do stay in the Premier League, and a lot of this is dependent on that. He would be a good signing on a free transfer, so watch this space on that one. And the latest name to be linked with Everton today is Artem Dovbek, who plays for Dnipro in Ukraine. He has scored 20 goals so far this season. He's also got 3 assists. He stands at 6'2" as well. And a fee of around £17 million has been mentioned for the 25-year-old Ukrainian striker. I'd say maybe Michalenko knows him. Who knows? There you go. He's the latest one to be linked. Like I said before, there is Premier League games tonight. We'll be watching them with interest and see how they affect us at the bottom end of the table. That is it for the Everton News Daily. Give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. And if you want more daily live videos, lots of exclusives on there, why not become a Toffee TV Premier member? The link is in the description. The QR code will be on the screen in a sec.